Hi, guys. Welcome to our fifth day of our 5 Things to Know series that we're going to be doing, getting ready for Craft Week. Today, we're going to be talking about you guys had questions. I'm going to answer them about our workshop, which is this porch leaner class. So it's a double-sided porch leaner, pretty large. And we're going to paint pumpkins on the back, and I'm going to do some vinyl stenciling on here during the live workshop. But I wanted to answer some questions. So we've gone over a few different things about what tools do you need, details about Craft Week. Let me post a link too, just in case. But today I was going to answer your questions about Craft Week. I've made a list of stuff you guys have asked me over the last few days. Where did I put that? Okay, so that didn't work. Okay, so we're going to be doing this. If you're new to who I am, I'm Tracy. I own Print Cut Craft. I am in the thick of it, packing kits for a ton of orders you guys have placed, and so we are getting a huge shipment out today and a huge shipment out tomorrow. Hopefully by Friday we'll be caught up with all the orders, but we'll see. You guys have been ordering like crazy. So the workshop, one of the first questions I got, because I have a picture of me holding like this one by itself. So the workshop, they all come separate pieces, and I'll show you pictures of what the kit actually looks like. But you don't have to put them together. That's what I'm going to do during the workshop. You can choose to keep them separate if you want 3 separate ornaments. We're going to be doing, I did all this with stencils, but during the workshop, I'm going to show how to do it with a vinyl, just with my Cricut machine. And then we're going to be making 6 swags. And so we're going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to show you how to paint pumpkins. And we're going to be making all the different swags. So there's 6 different swags on here. So that was definitely one of your questions. Is this an ornament class or is this a porch leaner? And then my answer is it's up to you. So you guys can decide, what do you want to do with it? I'm going to be attaching it together to make it a double-sided porch sign for me. It's going to be on a covered porch. And so that's going to be what I'm doing with it. So, but if you want to keep them separate, by all means, you do that. So then one of the other questions is, when will the SVGs be available? Generally, we give you guys the SVG files, and day one, it's a 5-day workshop. And so day one is going to be September 21st to the 25th. It's a $10 workshop. The link is in the comments if you want to join us. We'd love to have you. You don't have to buy a kit. You can totally get supplies yourself, which we'll go over some of the kit questions you guys have had too. But some people like to make their own things. And one of the things they want to do is cut out the words. Oh, did I say September? October 21st through the 25th. Sorry, it's been a long day packing kits. October, it's in like 2 weeks. You guys have 2 weeks left to sign up. It's going to be a live workshop where you're getting me teaching you live for 5 days. You get pre-recorded videos, you get instruction booklets, and you get the SVG files. Some people want to make their own cutouts. They have a laser machine, or they want to use a jig, saw, whatever you want to do. You're going to get the SVG files a few days before the workshop. And then on the Sunday, the 20th, I'm going to go live in the group, and we're going to do a little paint party. And then if you guys have questions on beginner kind of questions, like how to upload a SVG or all the things, like if you're missing a supply, whatever you want to know the answer to, I will be happy to help you. And then Monday, we're kicking off working on each of the sections. So we're going to be working on hopefully double-sided one piece each day. So, and then day 4 and 5 are going to be the swags, and then finishing up anything, and then showing you the difference between if you want to do stencil or you want to use vinyl. And so I did stencil for this one just because I wanted to use some custom colors on the paint. That's a good option if you want to do specific colors, because vinyl doesn't come in every color that you may need. And so But for the workshop, I'm going to go to the craft store and pick some good colors and use vinyl for the workshop. But I'm going to show you both during the workshop too. But so that is an option. And then the next question we got was, how large are the wood rounds? They are 17.5 inches, and there's 2 circles in it in a teardrop type ornament shape, and they come with little toppers, which I'll show you in a second with the kit. Okay, then the next question you guys had is, will this work with the Joy? And the question is maybe, because we have 2 sizes of kits, and let me show you what they are real quick, and I'll explain the difference. This is the large kit. It's $72. It comes with, that includes shipping. Then we have a small kit, which will be around 21 inches when you put it together. And then you have all the bits that go with it, that type of thing. So this one you totally could do with a Joy if you wanted to do that. This one, if you're really careful, you could do it with the possibly the bigger Joy, but it would be a little bit of work to separate all the files. So if you have a Joy, I would go for the smaller option. That's doable. Then the bigger kit, this one only is wood only. This one's 27, which includes shipping. This one, the big one, comes with all your greenery to make all the swags, all the wood pieces to make your sign. You still need to get your paint, your adhesives, your wire cutters. Like, what else do we need? Paint, vinyl, your vinyl, transfer tape, all the other things. These are just kits to get you the main components to get you going. So just to save you on some shopping. A lot of our customers just don't necessarily live close to a craft store, and so they like the convenience of it being shipped to them. So that's what we're doing. So those kit options are available. Once you check out, you'll see them as an offer after you pay your $10 for your workshop. You'll be asked, do you want to add a big kit or a small kit or whatever? And then if you don't do that, then you don't have to. You're going to be in the Facebook group. When you join the Facebook group, you can get the links there to purchase a kit. I'm not sure how long we're going to be providing these kits. We will for up until the workshop, but after the workshop, if you change your mind, we may provide them for a little bit longer, but I don't know how long-term these are going to be in our shop. So if you want one, you might want to snag one. Okay, but you also are going to get a supply list. And so you can totally shop your own stash. You're going to have to probably go buy some of these items. I can guarantee you, after looking at some of the things yesterday, that the pricing for wood rounds alone is around $9, $7 to $9 each. And so I feel like our kits, we only do these bigger kits where they're really a good value. The price should probably be higher, but we're doing it during our 2 times of the year when we do craft week. And so these are the best value for you to do that. Okay, so what the next question we got was, which Cricut is the best for this class? Well, any cutting machine you have that can cut an SVG file, it will work. It does not have to be a Cricut. I do teach Design Space on how to use Design Space. I teach people how to use their Cricut machine, and that's what we do here at Print Cut Craft. We do Cricut crafting, we do DIY crafting, and we do DTF transfer crafting. But as long as you know how to use an SVG file and upload it into whatever system you have, that could work for you. And then as long as it's not the mini one, like that little one right here, that one's, I wouldn't suggest that one. If you have the XL, Joy XL, that's doable. You can do the mini if you're going to do the 8-inch, but if you're going to try the big one, I wouldn't. Okay, so, but I'm going to be using the Maker. I have a Maker 3 and I love it. I use it all the time. The settings are easy and it cuts a little bit faster. It's not like when they say it cuts faster, we did a little test. It's a little faster. It's not like earth-shattering faster. So Explorer works great too. Whatever you guys have for a cutting machine, as long as you can cut with an SVG file, you should be good to go. The next question was, after I sign up, can I decide to order a kit later? Yes, I just answered that a second ago too, but also they're going to be available right now. In the next 2 weeks, we for sure will have them. I don't know how long we're going to have these kit options available after the workshop, but we will probably, if you order within the first few days of craft week, then we can probably get you a kit. But after that, I don't know. We don't always keep craft kits in stock depending on what they are or how complicated they are. This one has a lot of pieces to it, so it's a lot. Okay, so then the next question I got was, I signed up. How do I get my supply list? So when you sign up, the very first thing on the thank you page is please join our Facebook group. And so one that gets you over to where we're going to be teaching the live classes, although you will be getting an email about your class library, which is on our website, where the pre-recorded videos will be released to you. And those you can reference at any time and craft at your leisure in case you want to do that versus watching me live or you're busy at work or whatever. The live version is great if you want to come ask questions, interact with the other crafters, and we have prizes and all sorts of fun things happening that week. And we're releasing something brand new called the Simplified SVG Society. And so that's going to be super fun. So the other way you can get your supply list is in your email. Right after you sign up, you should get an email within a minute or two or something like that. Check your spam folder. Your supply list will be linked to there as well as the go sign up for the Facebook group. So definitely the most important thing is get over into the Facebook group, because that's where all the fun stuff is happening and all the information you need is over there. And it's a great place to ask questions, get Cricut support, chit chat with other crafty people just like you. So that's going to be a really good place for you to be. Okay, another question we got was, how long will you have access to the recorded videos if you can't attend? And the answer is, I would say forever, but at some point I'm not going to do this business till I'm like 90. Okay. But pretty much indefinitely, the long term, that's not going anywhere, many, many years. Then the next question is, how much are the kit costs, which I did cover. The big one is $72, which includes shipping. The little one is $27, which includes shipping. The little one is wood only. The big one, you can just shop your craft stash and or go shopping for whatever you want to do for that one. This one comes with all the embellishments. Either way, I'm going to show you both sizing during the live workshop. I'm going to show you how to take the same SVG for the bigger one and shrink it down for the smaller one. So you're not missing out on anything. We're going to be doing it all together, step by step. I will help you with all of it. Okay. Are these two separate projects being made? The answer is it could be, depending on, do you want to just keep them all the ornaments separate and just hang them up and use them as decoration in your house? You totally could. And then the other thing is, I plan on sticking mine together. I dropped it. I plan on putting mine together. And so mine's going to be one big project. But if you want to keep them separate, you totally can. It's very long. Okay. Then the next question is this a good beginner workshop? And I feel like that's going to fall over again. Is this a good beginner workshop? And the answer is yes. Whether you have a Cricut machine stuck in a box, you have not even taken it out, perfect for you. Whether it's sitting on your shelf, you need to dust it off, perfect for you. Whether you're a seasoned crafter and you're like make crafts all the time, perfect for you. If you're a beginner, I'll hop on a few days before we do our live workshop. I generally do that for all of our workshops and ask any beginner, like if anybody's a beginner and they want some help or a tutorial on how to upload a SVG file, how to put things on your cutting mat, how to cut out some basic shapes, those kind of things, you definitely want to be have those skills. So when day one starts, you're kind of ready to go. But either way, if you don't go to that beginner workshop, it's going to be recorded in the Facebook group and you can reference it anytime. So that part's definitely not a problem. But if you're a beginner, we love beginners. Come on and come craft with us. Will you get an email with details? Yes. As soon as you sign up, check your spam folder. You should have gotten an email from us, probably several emails from us. You'll get receipts for sure. But then you should definitely get an email within a minute or two with all of the information about Craft Week, definitely the link to sign up for the Facebook group and the supply list. Can you use other cutting machines? Yes, we get a lot of people who are going to use some scan and cuts, definitely Silhouette. As long as you can cut an SVG file, then you can craft along with us. And then the last question we're getting is, how do you access the Facebook group? So in the email and right after sign up on the very thank you page, it says a big button that says, click here to sign up for the Facebook group. Hopefully you do that right away. If not, then you check your email. And if you have any problems, you can always email us at, let me put it in the comments too, just in case, info@printcutcraft.net. Type this real good. If you have questions about your order or you have questions about Craft Week, email us. We're happy to help you. Once you're in the Facebook group, we have a couple of community craft ambassadors, Judy and Janine. They are amazing. Judy does one-on-one Cricut help. Sometimes if you have help, you don't know how to set up your machine or you can't get it to cut or you're just starting out, she's really great at walking you through the steps over a Zoom call. So that is an option from time to time when she has some availability, depending on how much demand there is for that. And then Janine also provides, if you don't want to cut the vinyl yourself, she does sell pre-cut vinyl if you want to just do it that way. But you have to be in the Facebook group, join the workshop to get that information inside the Facebook group. So I hope you join us. It's going to be a really fun time. We are busy making kits for all of your orders, and we are getting them out as fast as we can. So I am going to go back to packing kits. I hope you guys, if you have questions, put them in the comments. We'll get back to you or email us. And then I hope to see you inside Craft Week. Bye, guys.